for the official National Weather Service forecast for the central and southern mountains, including the Asheville-Hendersonville vicinity today. Showers. Patchy fog this morning. Areas of fog this afternoon. Highs in the mid-50s. East winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Chance of rain 90%. Tonight, showers. Patchy fog. Lows in the upper 40s. East winds.
We're out here with our load from Sally. What would we do without her? Anyway, if I can get done by 8, I'm gonna treat myself to some coffee. Some bulletproof coffee. Just spreading the grain. Thank you, buddy. Buenos dias. I didn't figure you'd be too excited about this rain. I just realized I gotta get the trailer hooked up for Rebecca. She's got to pick up pallet jacks for moving these feeds around in our garage. Sorry, there's a hay on there. And the Azure Standard pickup, which is like one way to continue opting out of the grocery store as much as possible. Took my raincoat off so I don't wet up the Suburban. I was about to be in big trouble. I think I have 30 minutes till she's got to leave, so I think we'll go unnoticed. You've got to be kidding me. The ball, that's the one I just took off. The ball, that's big. That's the big one. I need the smaller, the 2-inch. It's not in there. Please be in here. Oh gosh, it is, okay. Check the lights, bam. All right, Justin's a good husband. Let's go make sure we didn't make a mistake and it's supposed to be ready earlier. Hey, got your truck ready.
Oh, good, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I remembered.
Good, thank you.
Okay, good. 15 minutes. I guess the coffee break's gone. I don't know. Can we somehow drop some hay, feed the pigs, do the sea monsters in 15 minutes? Hey, do you know how to bring the cows in? Okay. Yeah, I might kiss that. Goodbye. To see if I could wrap it up by 8, I could have some leisurely time to make some coffee. Milk early at 8:30. I think we might be lucky just to be able to milk at 8:30 now. We moved the cows this time yesterday, and I timed it right. I mean, they were a little hungry. They would be going over there, but it's raining so much, we're gonna hope it lets off in the afternoon, and we'll move them then. So I did have to throw down some hay, but no worries, we threw it in sorry areas to get us some more grass coming. You want to see my point? This is where we fed hay. Look, you see this new grass coming up nice? This is little baby grass. Baby grass. Over where you feed hay, ground comes back better. It helps to look at hay as a fertilization, soil building act, not just feeding the cows. Use it strategically to feed the soil and make the land a better place, and then you won't need so much hay in the future. Will you do the little pigs? I'll do the big pigs?
Yeah.
Well, must not be 8 o'clock because Mom still hadn't gone yet. We still got sea monsters to do. Oh, here they come, yep. Maybe, if we can do this in 10 minutes, I'll make you coffee. Okay. How about that?
Good.
What 20 minutes do we need to bring the cows in? Alright, the sea monsters were alive and well. We did that in record time. I say we treat ourselves to some coffee. Well, hey, Teddy. You didn't want to go get wet with us? I put our raincoats in on a quick dry. How are your pants holding up? Did your rain pants? Nope,
Good.
You're still wet.
But they're still kind of wet.
You can change them if you want. I'm gonna change mine. my. Smells like Hawaii.
This is all coffee beans. You still got a little bit of cherry skins in there. It's not bad, it just adds a little bit. They'll pick through this stuff and get
And
it.
it'll ferment quickly.
This is fermented overnight.
Just takes you overnight.
Yeah, so all the sugar's pretty much gone now. When you first get it, it's real slimy.
This is where we visited on the Great American Farm Tour in Hawaii.
She's raking out the coffee. She's gonna get it real thin so the deck gets warm. It's gonna dry the coffee. And we're gonna dry this one down to about 11.5% moisture. That's what we like.
How will you know when it's at 11.5%?
We have an instrument that we can measure the moisture in there.
How much moisture is in it right now?
Oh, it's over 30, 35. Pretty high.
Brings back good memories. So this is the third day with rain. I'm not complaining. I'm dancing because we need it, but it can be a little rough. My high end is soaked right now. So building in a little tiny reward. I normally only have coffee once a week on the weekend, but let's build that in. That got me through. That got me through. And the dry heave chicken dance.
I like laying
Got my honey, my coconut oil, my vanilla, my MCT, coffee. That's right. Kind of dry. Well, much drier than they were, but not 100%. That might have been a mistake because they didn't dry all the way. Now they're probably moist on the inside. Ugh, gross. Yeah, no. All right, ladies, let's go in. We are about as far as we possibly could be away. Tomorrow will be the furthest. So we're in the next to farthest paddock away. Well, your udder's looking ready. Let's go. Come on. It's loaded. Bye-bye, stud. So far, so calm. All right, come on, let's go. Come on. Feels like 10 minutes later, we're down at the house. Come on, girl. Get in the stall.
Go.
Get in the stall.
Hey,
Come on, get in the stall.
Hey.
Good girl. Look who's back. Go on past. Go on past and I'll come back it in. All right, so there it is. 4,400 pounds capacity. This is a game changer for helping us move our feed around before we have to pull it out with the tractor, grab a chain, pull it out, blah, 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 back and forth. But this will let us move things around.
I thought they were gonna.
What?
I thought they were gonna buy the ice maker.
Oh, no, this is not the ice maker day. Hopefully soon on that. Hang on, hang on. This thing is probably very heavy. Right?
Surprisingly, it's probably not.
It's probably so heavy. You go pick up that end, please.
What do you mean?
You pick up that end and we'll just go that way with it.
Can we roll it? It can't roll.
No, I don't want to roll it on this wet. Wow, oh yeah, that's heavy. Ah yeah. Hopefully I only have to pick up this one. All right, we're that farm. We have a pallet jack now. Serious.
It's very heavy.
Okay. I must? Oh my.
I bought some plants. I don't remember what I bought though. Oh, this is stock. It's flour.
Hey, thanks for going to get that stuff.
Oh, you're welcome.
And their drop off was on time.
Yep.
And you got the
Pallet jack.
pallet jacks before they sent them back because we were a little late getting them.
I know.
Hey, cheers to our own homegrown spinach and eggs.
Cheers.
And broth. A little less than 2 weeks. And we're pretty ready. Just finished up the vlog, and speaking of being ready with the butchering, this is our stock. We found our knives.
I sharpened 4 knives for us because
Yeah.
these, they're not really
Okay.
great for, they're good for pig,
All right.
they're good for chicken butchering because you gotta do the little cuts and everything.
We have these,
That's one, you have one for the thing because you took it off and put it
which
on
that
the
can be
roller.
for hanging the gambrel. We got some of these, but we actually found some stainless steel. We're the crazy stainless steel people, so we're gonna get us some stainless steel scrapers to scrape off the hair after the. We have this for the
2 thermometers.
measuring the scald. We want it 145. Okay, we're good. All right, I got my jacket dry. Afternoon chores. It's still raining. I'm not complaining. I'm dancing. There is a stream going down our lane. I never knew this was downhill. Good on Rooster Teeth. Hey, get out of that. Get out of that, Ubers. This is good. Knock our king feet down, it's good. Up. It's spilling, so I lifted this thing up too high. I gotta find my sweet spot. High enough where the feed falls down freely, but not so high that the feed overflows like it is now. How you doing, Rosie? These chubby little guys. We got Sally packed up. We got some fences to put up. New ground, guys. Cows on new ground today. Jonah, you set up our tank. Did you fill it up too?
No.
Well, we got a while. We got 1 week and a day. This though, we can't burn. That's like fresh evergreen wood. That's fresh green wood. We need seasoned wood from across the street.
We'll get that later.
That's fine. That's fine. We got time. Good deal, man. Looks good. Never hurts to be prepared sooner than later.
Yeah. Well,
That's for our pig butchering. This comes in awful handy for dipping the pig in 145 degrees so we can easily scrape the hair off. Jonah's getting up one of our reels. We're putting up a new semi-permanent paddock fence because we're expanding way over there, so we're gonna have a bigger paddock fence. Look, they're so ready. You know, we brought hay. They're probably not gonna need hay. Look at all this grass right here.
yeah.
We're gonna go, so this is a paddock here. Maybe let's go, is there a reason to go straight? No. Let's go diagonal from right here all the way up to there. Right?
I think we would go up and then.
All right, we got our line up. These cows are more than ready to move. Maybe they're a little hungry. Let's see. Maybe we could have. Oh, I meant to not let Hamburger in. Whoops. Who knows where how high they'll go. Hopefully not too high because we're gonna bring sheep right here and we'll need to herd Hamburger in. This is pig grass, guys. Pig planted this grass. Pig stirred up the soil right here and brought up this grass. There was a butchering right here. That is blood fertilized grass right there. Look, look. She's shoving it in. She's shoving it in. It's nice and tender. Come on, girl. Get with it. Hamburgers on it too. We're gonna have yellower milk tomorrow, aren't we, Flossie? Aren't we, honey? These guys are ready to move too. Look at that. So we got to set up for them. They go from here to here. The sheep are gonna love this area. It's so full of brambles. Man, you guys are gonna clean it up. All right, gentlemen, open us up. These guys are more than ready to come. You open it up and call them sheep, 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 sheep. Sheep, 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 sheep. It's the best part of our day right here. Hamburger's right there. We got an opening right here. You think we can get him to go under this? All right, Josiah's gonna herd him in. What?
It's already moved.
I know, right? They loved it. They've already mowed this, and they moved on.
We could be really snotty.
Look, he sees it. He saw it. He wants to do what we want him to do. Thank you, Hamburger. Guys, this was one of the biggest blessings of following cows behind the sheep, or sheep behind the cows, is it's a holding for the calves. Separate them from mom. Moose to be weaned. Hamburger, just store up mama's milk for in the morning. Isn't that nice? Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we'd be walking them all back to the stall on this nasty, muddy day.
Phyllis is eating that trait, and I don't think that's
cool. Good, look at her browsing. Aw. I told you, those sheep would eat that coppice. Ha! That poplar coppice. It's a poplar stump that has sprouted out of the stump. Look, she's getting it. I said if the cows didn't eat it, the sheep would. And this one yesterday, the cows had access to. And absolutely slammed it. There's one in there. All the leaves are gone. They didn't leave any for you this time, sheep. All right, we finished just in time. Good work, boys. We made a good decision to do this in the afternoon because the weather did clear.
Yeah.
I didn't get wet.